Okay, I'm over here on Woodward Park, and I guess this is considered Dorchester. Boston police called the officer in trouble. Send everybody over here. We've got 2 people in custody, 2 firearms recovered. See what they got going on up here. Everybody caught. They send all over. Everybody from all over the district. They send on this one. State police, Boston police. Everybody's over here. Allegedly, gentleman was fighting with the police. We're trying to recover a firearm. Called in multiple OTs. So at that time, everybody dropped what they were doing and started heading over here. So as it stands now, they got 2 firearms recovered. 2 people under arrest. A lot of activity going on. You get to see what's going on over here. Got EMS on this side. You got a little bit of everything going on. And take a walk down there. A lot of stuff going on out here, guys. Take a walk. Allegedly, there was a large crowd down here. They said clear the air, everybody just go. That's what they said. Don't even say nothing, just go.
You saw EMS. One of them is throwing up. Where do you have that party? And Woodward Park.
Woodward Park.
There's an ambulance on scene. Can someone go flag them down? They're saying they can't locate anyone.
EMS is at the other side over there, somewhere. At the top of the hill.
That was a separate incident?
It's 2 separate incidents, yeah.
The ambulance is at Woodward Park. What's the ambulance they need to go to?
Like I said, they sent out the whole district. B2, B3, C11. Everybody out here.
I need them to go to 9 Woodward Park for a prisoner throwing up. Please.
So up here is where it all started. Right here. They recovered 2 firearms up there. The other one was fighting with the police.
There now.
Hey, what's happening? So allegedly, police officers are trying to take a firearm from an individual. He gave a fight. Officer called on the radio.
Charlie Rapid is not boxed in. Person screaming for help at 1111 blue to left.
Hey, how are you?
Why is he getting bugs?
That piece of paper. Joey, yep. Flag. Yep. Not even nothing to do with it. So leave them up.
What station he's going to?
Fuck your phone. Don't take the fuck your phone.
Call me!
Moye nyopona ka nyop kiwai nyop side. Na kala wakana ka nyop it's your side. It's your side kemiye. It's your side.
Charlie 113 or Charlie 2, one of you guys break away. I think we're locked in right now. Okay, 202, what's your status? 202, we'll try to get out. Alright, if you can try to make your way over to that 1111 Blue 11. Multiple calls. Female screaming for help. Group of males holding her down.
So, without knowing all the information, I guess there's a large party going on. Boston police responded to the scene. I guess they, what the heck they go, I don't know. And then I guess they found an individual with a firearm, another one taken off on foot, and then it called out multiple OTs on the radio, and that's what happened.
Bravo 416. You mean the detective at 9 Woodward Park?
So Woodward Park in this area. And just keep in mind, earlier, not too long ago, there were shots fired in the same area. There was shots fired, multiple shots fired in the same area.
92. He's with me right now. I saw a bunch of officers standing around Howard and Woodward Park, maybe from other districts. If they're on this channel, can one of them come up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Service call rapid at this point. Would somebody come up?
111, we're headed up.
Looks like they got 3 people under arrest. Hey, what's up, Billy? So, I couldn't even think of the name of the street here. This is off of Howard Ave. They're saying, I couldn't get the name out. I knew it was off of Howard Ave, though. So that's when I just head towards Howard Ave. Hollow. That's how you pronounce it. Hollow Street. And another busy night in the city of Boston. That's what we have. I mean, that's Hollow and Howard Ave. Now, keep in mind, Howard Ave had multiple shots fired maybe 30 minutes ago before they arrived.
Charlie Robert.
I was holding on to my waist, and I went into the house. So, real quick. Approximately how much time? You see me in the house. You're just saying that you see me go fire on me. Okay, you heard me. How do you heard me? I mean, you come outside, no longer holding on to the waist. Okay. And then we find another firearm. All right, hold on. All right, let's hold on. All the record's gonna be argument. Just for the record, man. On the street, you only see one string. My shorts only has one string. Huh? I went into my house. I was riding. bike. I was riding my bike. Okay? I thought it was a call for a fucking possession. Okay? That's no fucking firearm. I went into my fucking house and came back outside to help. I fucking helped them. I fucking helped them settle down all those fucking people. But I understand what you're saying. I literally came outside and I still didn't gun it. I said, you got it. I said, you got it. I thought that was fucking fun. He said, no, come on. This is what is the call? Hard to start.
I don't know.
Okay, when you get yours, down Bravo to 470 West Broadway.
So, whatever how you look at it, they recovered 2 firearms. I'm not sure who was in possession of the firearms, but they have 2 firearms recovered. Nobody's gonna own up to it, obviously, but that's what we have. Everybody on the district and other districts came over for this one. State police, everybody came over. So when they hear a call for help, you know, just about anybody and everybody's is pretty much rolling.
5-5, you can do the same.
So up here is where the alleged suspect gave chase, or they gave chase after the suspect and caught him up here shortly after and apprehended him with the second firearm. I think he dropped it and they caught him up here, but either way they still caught him in the firearm. This is so he's up the top of the hill there, Woodward Park. But
Harry 914, Harry unit should be all set over here.
all you're gonna see is the ambulance up here. We'll take a walk up here since we're over here. This is where the ambulance is treating the suspect, person in custody.
Charlie 113, we're clearing out now if you have anything. Went over to that 1111 Blue Hill Lab with the 202. Make sure they're all set. En route. 202, we're all set. 113, I'll just show you quick. Disregard.
Hey Sarge, what's happening? Good. You're on the B2 side.
Yes, sir. We got the moon street tonight.
Yeah, I see. It's a good sergeant. He's on B3, but he's over in B2 now, just for the assistance. Hey, good morning, sir. Hey, how you doing? What you been up to? These he went the other way, I guess. I don't know where he went. So Boston police been pretty busy in the last couple of weeks. They've been getting a lot of scooters off the street, a lot of firearms as well. I don't know if you guys are aware of it, but not just in B2, B3, but throughout the whole district. All the districts, I should say. Usually they're going down there, check that area. I'm not gonna walk. Obviously, I'm not gonna walk down there, but you get to see what took place. Pretty active scene. Like I said, 2 firearms recovered. At least 2 suspects in custody. I just want to give you guys an idea of what's going on in the city. This is stuff you won't see on the news, so you just gotta digest it the way you see it. There's a lot of I guess it's okay to have a house party. There's nothing wrong with having a house party. Sometimes it's after hours. That's fine and dandy. But when you bring the firearms to the house party, that's when it becomes a problem. Because you got alcohol, you got a little bit of everything going on there. So
You came in super low. Can you come again?
I'm not too sure whose bike that is, but it's a dirt bike that's like right there. Probably more like they're gonna probably tow that, because that's not a good place to park it. That's for sure. Because they just dropped it against the vehicle. Oh, look how he hit the vehicle. Except he clipped the back of it. Oh yeah, he definitely clipped it for sure. Probably in the process of trying to get away. Oh, that's where he probably got all his injuries from, hitting this. That's a pretty good hit. I don't know. Take a quick walk down and back up again and head up out of here.
Harry, K1.
Come on.
K1, can you attach us to the Harley Street call and show us clear, please?
Yeah, it's not even summertime. I think we're still in spring, and we're dealing with a lot of violence, a lot of activity. I'm not too sure what the summer's gonna bring, but hopefully something good.
Bravo 802.
Commonwealth Avenue, Boston. Nearest box 1536 Commonwealth Avenue.
102.
Bravo 802, sir. What's the item we're going to be using for Howard?
Corridor Woodward Park.
For Harlow, Woodward Park.
52039.
This guy's, he must be working overtime because he was on the evening shift, so he must be doing 2 shifts. I don't think the mayor is even aware of the amount of crime in her city. She's kind of oblivious to the whole entire thing. I don't think she even cares, to be honest with you. And she did, she'd be saying something about it. But in her mind, this is the safest city in America, she says. I don't know. Watch your back, my man.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I guess late night parties and guns and all the other stuff don't mix. What's happening? Good. With the ballistic canine over there. Like I said, I don't know what the mayor's plans are. Does she have any plans? I don't know what the commissioner's plans are. You're gonna have a long, hot summer if this is what you're dealing with right now. I don't know. Some people must have answers. So we do know that they have recovered at least 2 firearms. Just gonna take a picture of the street sign.
Everything will about 5. Ma'am, just want to let you know, I think there's a party going on Westville. There's a lot of cars parked here, so I'm just going to be here just giving out, issuing some parking tickets, all right?
Okay, a lot of parking, all right.
I guess the gun's in the back of that the wagon there, so they're gonna be taking a picture of the gun in the back of the SUV right here. We get to see what we see. Other than that, what else can we see? We see a couple of skeleton cruisers that are still parked on the street. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, where's Cunningham Street? Cunningham's going to the left, I think. So somewhere on Cunningham Street in Howard is where the shots were fired. Somebody left their badge on the hood of the car. Hopefully they don't lose it and leave it there. Hopefully they don't drive off with it on top of the hood. It does happen though, but
What's up?
so like I said, Boston police recovered 2 firearms. Looks like at least 2 people are under arrest. Maybe 3. This is what happens on the overnight. That's the one firearm in the box there. Hollow and Howard Ave. Just want to hang around for a little bit until they clear up out of here. Let's be here another call that comes through.
Charlie 111. We're going to be following ambulance to BMC with a prisoner.
Yeah, I'll crack it a little. Guess he got a guy in the back of the way thing. He said he can't breathe.
Over now 5468.
Right now, it's not much else to see other than than document what they've seen and what they've recovered. Detectives walked up that street to take pictures. I don't know if you can see it from here, but they're up there recovering some more evidence up there.
Static coming on.
Bravo 416, transporting one female from this location to D4, starting mileage 83206.
308.
Charlie 911, can you go to 7?
That's the ambulance pulling out in the back over there.
911, go to 7.
Other than that, all the clubs let out yet? I don't think the clubs are even let out yet, are they? Yeah, they should all be out by now. I would think so. It's like 3:09 in the morning. Sometimes they have like after parties that go a little longer, so we'll see. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Anything else comes up, we'll get back to you. I'm not too sure what they're doing with that guy over there. They just got him on the outside. They just took one ambulance, one prisoner in the ambulance, one female. I think it might be 4 altogether. Who knows? It might be even more than we think. It's at least 3. Might be 4 individuals, but anything else comes up, we'll get back to you. Right now, we're just watch and observe. I said the detective's gonna be out here working this for a little bit longer. I just wanted to show you what took place. Quite a few of the cruisers are gonna be heading up out of here, but the detectives are gonna still be working this area because they got a lot to document. They got like 3 different locations they gotta go to document what's going on. Hey guys, I think that's it. Not much else to see. They still got that gentleman over there. I guess he's still detained while they figure out what's going on. It's kind of hard to say what transpired, but we do know that at least 2 firearms were recovered. Maybe 3 or more suspects allegedly in custody. I'm not going to hang around too long. I've been out here about almost 30 minutes or more, but they'll figure all that out later on. Yeah, I don't know if you guys, I don't know how they put it on the, what's that app that they call now, Citizens app. So if you look at the Citizens app,
454 going to be transported 1 to Nash. Starting mileage 14903. The 436 going to be following.
so it's at least 3 people, maybe more. I think it might be 4, but I don't know the exact number on it.
14.
Looks like 3 guys and 1 female. That's what it looks like. This might be the tow truck for the
go to 7.
for the scooter.
Going on.
Like I said, the detective's gonna be working this area pretty good. A lot of area they're trying to cover.
You following me, man? You following me?
Nah, you following me, man. How you been? I seen you on the rollover up there on Charles Street.
Yeah. I mean, I see you with a couple now.
I'm everywhere now. Huh?
Bravo Tango 55. 55. Yeah, I'm also at this, Harlow. We're going to Ducknell, the national mileage 24239.
How does that work? If you're riding a scooter and you're running from the police and you leave it behind, they have to tow it because they can't just leave it there. So whether it's registered and insured or not, it still has to get towed. And the other question is, like, is there paperwork that attaches that to a person? There should be some kind of paperwork that attaches that to a person. And the sad thing is that these scooters don't, or this is considered a dirt bike, but these motor vehicles, whether it's a scooter or a dirt bike, they don't have any insurance. So when they hit someone's car like this, the owner's relying on his own insurance to pay. He got to pay the deductible to get it fixed, which, you know, it's not fair for the owners of the cars, you know. Interesting. I don't know. Another day, you know.
Charlie 113. For a family issue. Yes, sir. Show us clear. 9 Lorna Road, apartment 2, for a family issue. Color partner, her son put a hole in the grandmother's wall. Male party named Charon Lee, black male, 21 years old, thin built, about 5'7". Got it.
Yeah, I got it. See, there's no fucking brakes.
That's not good. No brakes on that's not good. That rider, or the brakes broke off when they were driving. That's what happened. That might be one of the connectors right there. That's probably, or who knows. That's probably how he crashed. Probably broke the brake when he was driving and couldn't start.
Hey, Cologne, go to 7.
Just watch your leg. Yeah, watch your leg. Get on the outside of it. Yep, the outside of it. That's gonna squeeze in. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Went up a little bit. Gotta be careful with that though, 'cause that could swing sideways.
Sergeant Connor.
I seen a technique like that, but the what they did, they used the recovery cable to hold the front down. So they do similar to what he did to the back, but they use the recovery hook on the top just to keep it stabilized. Everybody has a different technique though. I don't know. I don't know what's the proper way. I think the proper way is laying it across the horizontal way and strapping the ties to each side of the cross members and then hanging it from the top. I think that's the safest way where it's not going to move. Like strap the 2 tires to each side of the wheel lift and then have the recovery hook hanging it from the top. It kind of like stretches it a little bit to keep it stable. I found that to be the more safest way to transport those, but everybody has their own methods. One day I have Mark Means show us, because he's the expert on all that kind of stuff. He's got over 30 years experience towing cars and everything else in between. All right, guys, we're gonna head up out of here. Boston police are gonna be here probably for, detectives are still working the case, so we're not gonna hang around that long, but just want to give you an idea what took place. Catch you guys in the next one.